like this. Rich P, LTMG, that's Lifetime Music Group. Love, I say love, so you can see what I'm talking about.
Flawlesstracks.net.
Yeah, I'm back, time to re-up. Fuck the score, we up. Through the seventh letter in the sky, got my G's up. I'm a volcano, any second I can erupt. Bars like Snickers, got niggas going peanuts. Yeah. Ain't a day I ain't looking for the sea.
What up, folks? As always, you know who this is. This is Talik for Vocab TV, Vocab Magazine. And we still out here in the Bay Shore area, you know, the Mike Booth event for the troops and things like that. You know, I'm looking inside now. All of the troops are getting ready to ship out. But standing to my left, we have Rich P, who's another artist that was out here doing his performing thing, you know, mixing and mingling with the troops and things like that before they leave. So, you know, Rich P, give us a little, you know, brief synopsis on who you are, what you're about, and what you bring to the table these days, and, you know, what you was doing here with the troops and things like that.
Most definitely. Once again, you know, my name is Rich P from Harlem, New York, recording artist, hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here to just support the troops. And fun fact is that my father is one of the troops, you know what I'm saying? Sergeant Strickland and everything. And the MikeBooth.com put together a big event, and it just came together properly, you know. And due to the fact that the buzz has been growing and the music has been getting out there, it was only right that, you know, I was a part of the venue, and I'm just happy with them having me to showcase my talent and my music to the world and to the soldiers, you know, give them something, some positive, some good energy before they go off and, you know, do their thing. And, you know, we hope that they come back safely, because they making it possible for people like me to do music in this country and, you know, keep a safe land and everything. So, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely, like, we telling everybody, all the artists that was out here today, we definitely giving them the kudos and the A+ for being out here to support the troops. I mean, you have a bigger reason to be out here, too, because your father is, you know, a part of the troops and things like that. All of them is getting ready to leave. And like I said earlier, we outside right across the street at the memorial, you know, wherever, you know, unfortunately, a lot of our troops that don't make it home alive, this is where they bring them out to bury them and things of that nature. But, you know, we always hoping for the best and things like that and moving forward. But, you know, on a different scale, we want to talk about you and some of the things you're doing with music-wise, like some of the projects you're working on and things like that.
Well, I dropped the first project, The Inauguration, last year. You know, that was like setting the ground for our tone and making our noise as far as like in the underground hip-hop world. We did 100,000 downloads online and everything. You know, we distributed thousands of tapes in the streets, and that kind of gave us our buzz. We dropped the single Back to the Bank and Ice Cream, and the name just started spreading. And, you know, we took the time out to put an even better project out, which we just released last month, The Oval Office. And it's definitely tearing up the streets right now. We're getting a lot of love, and we've been getting booked, like, you know, every week for new gigs and new shows. And we got the Oval Office tour going on right now. You know, earlier this year we did the show in North Carolina with Kendrick Lamar. You know, he's working on Detox with Dr. Dre. We did the show 2 months ago with Saha the Prince from Good Music. And we also did the show with Vado. We just been grinding, man. We've been going everywhere. You know, I was fortunate enough to hit the show up with Big Sean and all that for his release party. I was just kicking it with Pharrell and Jay-Z, you know, at the launch party for Pharrell's new brand, Cream. He got a new liquor coming out. That, you know, we got the invite, and, you know, people are just noticing us and our style, our fashion, our music. We're very big in the fashion world. You know, with Nice and Harlem Productions, we get noticed everywhere we go, and then it kind of sets a foreground for people to get in tune with the music as well as the style. So we've been definitely making a lot of noise. We got the college tour popping off when school goes back into, you know, motion and everything in a few weeks. So everything is just looking bright right now, you know, and I got to give a huge shout out to the MikeBooth.com for being so supportive and making sure an artist like myself gets heard.
Yeah, most definitely. You was talking about, you know, in the fashion and things like that. And this is the home of beauty, swag, and fashion. You know, we cater to everybody. So what are some of the things that you throw on, like when you're going out on your leisure time, you know, your personal time to enjoy yourself?
Well, we really big on fashion, you know. We really like to stand out whenever we go out, so we're really big on more of a high end, even though we do kick it with the streetwear. We're in the Christian Louboutin, Lanvin, you know, Diet Butcher, MCM. We do a lot of vintage collecting. We do, you know, Red Wing, Comme des Garçons. We really big in the fashion game, you know. We just made Complex Magazine yesterday. They just threw us in for the style of the week, you know, segment. So it's good that we just get noticed. Whenever we walk, people stop us and say, you know, can we get some flicks? The style is amazing. And like I said, it always sets the foreground to lead into what else you do. And then that's how we get people in tune with the music as well. So everything just kind of pans out. And we're like approaching the game differently. Most people have their ways of opening the door. We kind of did it with fashion and style and like kind of just pushing the envelope with the looks and also sonically with the sounds of music and everything. So we definitely like doing it big and standing out.
Yeah, no doubt, and not to go back to the vintage thing and things like that, but I'm an old school dude myself, and I'm seeing the MCM shades right now. They crazy right now. Speaking of old school and things of that nature, like with the music that you're putting out. Excuse the train in the background if I hear that, but with the music that you're putting out and things like that, who were some of the artists that you kind of looked at and followed when you was a youth growing up and things like that? Some of the artists that you aspired that inspired you to want to be an artist.
Well, it was like a solid four from the get. You had Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, and Pac. Like, I was real young, but my parents were young as well, so they were straight hip-hop heads. So I just grew up straight listening to rap. So that made me appreciate lyrics. So maybe from your younger rappers, they may not take it as serious as I do, but I really take it serious. So even people like Mace to give more of the fun side, but also talented lyrically and that showcase that shine and it's okay to be a little flashy, but you got people like Pac who really taught me a lesson about subject matter and also just talking about everything and being versatile. And you got Jay who just does it all, and we've watched him grow like from just being the hustler to the entrepreneur, and that's what we all aspire to be. And I'm just taking notes and just watching from what people came from back in the day and watch the people who fell, and I learned from every mistake and every, positive that these guys made as well and just what to do and what not to do. So I'm just, tracing my steps very carefully. So those are definitely like my favorites. Also Big L too, He didn't get enough time on this planet to showcase what he had, but me being from Harlem, I definitely got to show love to L.
For, all of the viewers that's out there looking that want to get more into Rich P and things like that, you want to let them know some of the, forefronts where they could find you, Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, all of those things?
Most definitely. Check me out on Twitter.com, RichP213, Facebook.com, RichP213, and you can check out my new tape, The Oval Office, on datpiff.com, or if you want to just get, a quick just briefing, just Google me. Just type in Rich P. Everything comes up, so just check me out, y'all. You definitely won't be disappointed.
No doubt. Well, there you have it. Rich P, Talik for Vocab TV, Vocab Magazine, where beauty, swag, and fashion is always our lifestyle. Is it yours? Until next time, peace.
Yo, it's your boy Rich P. Give y'all some bars real quick. I said it's 6'7", 8'9". The bitches took your money, babe took mine. If it ain't about money, I'ma pass, get my Stockton on. I balls out like I ain't got boxes on. I see the bigger picture, I bought a nice frame. Vex them niggas got left, they in the right lane. Finally closing deals for some nice change, man. A bunch of handshaking, no dice games. This time is for the money, no playing around. Well, my stand-up bitches, I'm laying it down. Hey, these kids bad, no baby, ayy. They go nuts for the bars like a payday. Some rap for the paper. Me, I rap cause I'm greater. I'm in the back of the lack. I'm filing my taxes for later. Color black on my gators. No loving back for a hater. She attracted the players. I serve that ass like a waiter. Far as cash, I'm a caker. Hearts glass, I'm a breaker. If she was 151, I bet my ass wouldn't chase her. I'm in the gray V. Big ticket KG. I'm in demand every summer like an AC. Rich P, you already know.
So this what life like. Get your foot in the door to the bright lights. Do tour strip clubs, catch night flights. Get money, let it fly with the right kite. We living now. You clocked in late, niggas been in style. I'm hotter than summer. Times ever driving through hell in a Hummer with the